What are irregular period symptoms and solutions? Why does heavy periods menorrhagia happen? So, how much is considered excessive menstrual bleeding? Menstrual bleeding, how much is too much? Normal sanitary napkins need change 4 or 5 times a day on average. Many female friends encounter menstrual flow more than usual, but everyone is not using the same criterion. How much is considered of more than normal menstrual flow? Doctors will tell you normal menstrual bleeding should be 20 to 60 milliliters, more than 80 milliliters is menorrhagia. It is hard to count the amount, difficult to measure. We can count the amount according to the sanitary napkin. Rough estimate: normal average 4 teaspoons 5 times a day for each cycle of no more than 2 packs, each pack $10. If using 3 packets of sanitary towels is not enough, and almost every piece of the sanitary napkin is wet, it should be excessive menstrual bleeding. Of course, in addition to menorrhagia quantity, menorrhagia also refers to the number of days and times monthly increase. Menorrhagia reasons and its causes. In modern society, menorrhagia is very common. What causes menorrhagia? Menstruation is a very complicated things. Endocrine factors, environmental factors, psychological factors, drug factors and gynecological diseases, so many reasons can cause menorrhagia. Here is some common cause of menorrhagia. 1. Abnormal vaginal bleeding, abnormal pregnancy. If your menstrual period came before normal, but suddenly for no reason more than 1 week late or 10 days, after which the amount is large. Like opening the sluice, stop the wildly rushing stream, mingled with more than usual blood clots or tissue, longer than usual time longer. This may be mature female abnormal vaginal bleeding, sometimes associated with pregnancy complications. 2. Endocrine dysfunction. If you often have irregular menstruation, the amount uneven, uncertain period, premenstrual spotting and other symptoms, and no other apparent reason, most likely it is dysfunction. In fact, many women with menorrhagia are not pathological, such as when entering menopause, menstrual disturbances occurred, there may be dysfunction. People often talk about estrogen disorders belong to this case. 3. Contraception improper. If your menstrual flow suddenly increased, menstrual cycle suddenly shortened, menstruation period getting longer, mostly it is related to contraception. The most common trouble is from IUD. Especially the new generation use copper ion activity IUD. Contraceptive effectiveness improved but also increases the amount of menstrual bleeding. If you do not follow the prescription instruction, missed or wrong usage, etc., can also cause the body's reproductive hormone disorders, affect endometrium, cause abnormal bleeding. Menorrhagia diet conditioning. 1. Excessive bleeding should pay attention to diet for blood supplement. Iron kettle cooking can help replenish iron to prevent anemia due to menorrhagia. Take 18 mg of iron a day. Beef, fish, pork has a lot of iron, whole grains, beans, oats, dark green vegetables and a small amount of iron. In the usual cooking time, we recommend using iron kettle, can help absorb some of the iron. Remember, take foods containing high in vitamin C, such as tomatoes, oranges, tangerines, can help the body absorb. But pay attention, do not eat medical iron. Medical iron need be taken under the guidance of a doctor. 2. Diet conditioning before and after menstruation. Premenstrual, Angelica Poria Silky Stew. Efficacy, Chi and blood. For the crowd, premenstrual abdominal bulge, with symptoms of dysmenorrhea, menorrhagia and other menstrual irregularities in women. Materials: Silky 1, Angelica, astragals, Poria 9 grams. Method: wash the chicken, put the medicine into the chicken abdominal, thoroughly cooked, to the dregs, eat the meat and drink the soup, 2 times served. 1 day before menstruation, monthly menstrual cycle for 3 to 5. Late menstruation, ginger mutton soup. Efficacy: blood chi refreshment. For the crowd, chi weak women. Materials: available: lamb 500 grams, astragals, Codonopsis, Angelica 25 grams, ginger 50 grams. Cook method: lamb, ginger clean cuts, drugs with a cloth, put the casserole with water. Heat after boiling, change to simmer 2 hours, get out the drugs, seasoning take. Especially in the winter after every period, 1 time a day, for 3 to 5 days. Medication for heavy periods. Medication should be chosen according to the cause of menorrhagia. We recommend patients first go to the hospital, do an examination, including blood cell analysis, ultrasonography, after exclusion of organic disease, considered dysfunctional uterine bleeding. The menstrual volume is divided into general and blood stasis, Qi weak, blood hot. 3 types in Chinese medical. Menorrhagia medication should be taken under the guidance of a doctor. Blood stasis, menstrual volume. Menorrhagia caused by blood stasis, it will cause petrified, palpitation, dizziness and other symptoms. It is recommended to eat motherwort conditioning. Deficiency menstrual volume, Yi Qi Wan. Body weakness or long after sick qi is weak, menstrual flow will be above normal, color pink, clear and watery. Patient face will look pale, bad state of mind. Breath is weak, lazy to talk, limb soft and weak, abdominal falling, palpitation, dizziness, stool not smooth, can eat badang yiki pills. Dosage: oral. Big pill once a pill, day 2 or 3 times. Blood hot, can be used lotus leaf pill. Because the body has hot or too spicy food, menstrual flow more and more, bleeding blood color red or dark red, viscous mass or a blood clot, often accompanied by irritability, thirst, dark urine, dry stool. If the patient needs to have contraception, we recommend use short-acting oral contraceptives, to heavy periods have an immediate effect. Natural remedies for heavy periods. Tianqi chicken soup. Tianqi pot of chicken soup to treat menorrhagia, patients said it is good and quick. Postpartum lochia lasted a long time, a lot of menstruation bleeding, the face become blue, but also lower abdomen pain. Chinese medical call that postpartum weakness. After menstruation, you can use pseudo ginseng chicken soup pot. Most people are just put tianqi into it, in fact, and after fry tianqi can be more helpful to blood. Tianqi can fry a little more time save with can backup. After drinking 2 or 3 times, period can become normal. Subscribe our channel for future videos. Visit our website holisticmeaning.com for more informative articles.